DN's
I see.
engages.
Yeah. No, they have
It's
engaged
Cyan.
Braum.
Yes, exactly. They have Pillar.
You max damage Braum.
They have Pillar, Engage, Braum, and Cyan. Cyan is fine, but like not great, right? But if you told me, you know, like a month ago,
Does he just die? He's gonna flash, and now Doran is going to hop away and heal himself.
that too is Doran.
He's gonna be happy that Pyosik isn't here yet.
Dead.
Yeah, he's just dead. He flashes, and Pyosik is there. It's first blood. And Pyosik on the Trundle getting first blood. And we've had a lot of 5-gamers. You know, it's not as bad as the cringe 8-gamer from Challengers. That was the worst.
That is way worse.
When you could have had 9 and then some team gets a 2-0 and
So
you're like,
what did you
the
hate
hell?
more? When the first series was a 2-0 or when it comes down to the final game and then you don't make it?
I felt like, especially for Wolf and I.
Back to lane for Dudu there.
Boom. All right, we're going in. No flash here for Bulldog. The timing is good, and there you go. There's the execution. That's the engage. That T1 will pull off many a time. And they pick up a kill here for Keria.
Don't interact with that lane. Don't give him the satisfaction where you didn't get the full wave.
Yeah, also there's a TP coming in as they're trying to punish the
Doesn't have
Scion.
ult.
He doesn't have ult. He does have flash. Will he use it is the question. Gonna try to flash the wall, and the disengage cone is not going to work. In goes Doran, just follows him on the disengage and picks up the kill. So this time Dudu flew a little bit too close to the sun.
And you could all hear Brendan Valdez chuckle with rapturous glee
Yeah.
as the disengage cone didn't do its job.
Well, the pillar
Oh,
is going to
that
do
was
its
cute.
job. Knocks him into the sun. Faker 100% dead, just going for the minions. And eventually, Bulldog will kill him.
Battle Bard.
Battle Bard. I mean, let's see how these fights go. Owner's just going to go in onto the Victor once again. We don't see the Shockwave coming out until a little bit later, and finally it goes off. But now Guma's here, and the culling is doing quite a lot, and this Bard ultimate is going to catch them. Can they follow up with some damage? Double flash comes out from those guys. The sun comes in from Keria, and life is finally going to be taken out. As DNF still sticking around, even though they didn't have Berserker. Does not go well for them.
Well, not Bulldog dying rather quickly, but taken out of the fight, so he couldn't really do too much more. If Berserker's there, then maybe, but instead of trying to disengage, but you're playing into Bard, so like disengaging is obviously not really going to be a thing that you can easily do.
Could look to just combo. You know, you got Hexplate. I feel like any opportunity you get, wherever Faker is, Owner should just go there and look to ult. As here we go once again, going to go in onto Braum, as life just accepts
Ghosting!
fate. He is.
He's running!
He's very fast, you know? It's going to delay a little bit of time. It's not going to matter all too much as Kerry just ults himself. Does he get away here from the Trundle? Looks like maybe no, as even the shield not going to help. Pyosik with the subjugation is still in a 1v2, but here's Berserker trying to make things interesting. Gonna flash. Nearly had the angle there on Guma with the double. That was very cute. As now Bulldog makes his way over and T1 will respect. I say that. Faker's still fighting this one. He's going to eat a Chaos Storm. Doesn't want to flash. He will be just fine.
Well, actually, that's not
not
true.
a damage AP carry.
Well, no, they have a damage dealer. It's just Pyosik. Who does actually do a good amount of munching there. As Doran, did he die in what was effectively a 1v1? Yes. Everyone is waiting on everyone.
All right, we're doing the combo.
Taking the bait.
Is it happening? It's not really happening. The Shockwave is only going to hit the Trundle, and now Owner in a really rough spot here. Keria not able to help him either, and it's more money to the Trundle. Fed Trundle 3-0. Pyosik carry angle. He's got Warden's Mail.
Gets a chomp on the turret. That's Trundle's favorite thing to do.
And you saw how little damage the Shockwave does to the Trundle at this point in the game. Everybody else is AD.
Yeah, Faker also went Roa.
Yeah. And this isn't going to get any better. I mean, this is the way this matchup goes, so always fun.
Also, Doran can TP, but he is AD in Italy. Do you really want to do that?
No.
I'm not so sure.
Are they going to go in? No. Well, kind of. Keria goes in, and I don't really know why. Berserker going to get a free kill.
I didn't actually see, but I'm telling you right now, I think he tried to smite it away. Because he's Bard and he has...
Okay, there you go. The Smite Steel Bard did not work out, though.
Really,
it's still money in the bank for Berserker.
Yeah, that's valid.
And now they're sieging turrets. And the combo is going to come in here. This time it does connect, but just going to go golden is the Trundle, as now that front line is being torn apart. Pioshik goes down, and Owner gets away with this flash. So the siege doesn't quite work out this time for DNF. Has been laning against AD Nidalee.
Oh, it's horrible. It's so sad.
This has been his experience of the game.
I do think, instead of Unending Despair, just go warm-ups. I'm not even memeing.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. Now we do have the Trundle here, so Doran just going to hop over the wall, and the pillar does come down. And if this stun hits, maybe, but now Owner is coming in, and now the follow-up with the Scion ults, and they do get the punish. And nothing on the top side for T1 to take except that Otacon, but they're not in position to do so. So that's going to relieve some of that pressure.
There is so Spirit Visage, I'm not the biggest fan of here.
Right.
Like, I know it's good on Trundle because of your the amount of healing you do, but it's like T1 is just playing to ult Bulldog and murder him. Because getting the Berserker is going to be so much harder.
Yeah.
That's going to be the second Hextech Drake going over to DNF. I'm slowly starting to come around, Velves.
Yeah, you're beginning to believe. Here we go again. They are going to find the one guy that they are looking for, that is Bulldog, and he gets feared right at the very end. As Carrier going on into this one, he has a Blast Cone, and Kuma's going to send him in. It doesn't quite matter, though, as Berserker, the last auto from Faker, gets him down. And, well, maybe a Baron angle here for T1 after a couple of kills.
No longer believing. Carrier's just styling on them. And some of these bar plays didn't end up working out, but that one gets them a Baron. We'll see if Pioshi can make his way over. Dudu, yeah, he doesn't have... He has his ult, but he's obviously not going to make his way over, as Pioshik is really fast.
He's taking on the world!
And he does have Sundered Sky. Wait to give me the... Oh my god, that was... He could have gone in.
Yeah,
he could have actually stolen it. Like that. Carrier!
Where some of that gold lead is pretty fake. Might even be able to kill Doran here. Let's see. I mean, they got 3 people coming down. Doran is still trading.
I guess they lose Otacon.
I feel like he might have even lost 1v1. But now with 3 of them down here, it's just going to be the end of him. Dudu picks up that kill. And the Otacon eventually will go over to T1.
Okay, but this is one of those games where they can actually contest Otacon. Like, they're not behind. They're not behind. It's 1K.
So we're committed to believing in them, but maybe DNF isn't. Not cleared out the vision. Banana Brush Control also going to T1. And the last couple of Drakes, DNF to get. Carrier with the engage here. They're just going right to that back line as the flash away, but the follow-up from Owner, but he's not going to get the kill. Finally, Guma gets in there, but now it's Guma way behind the play, and nobody's able to help him. Zoned away by the Chaos Storm as Dudu going to cut that ult short, just trying to keep Bulldog protected. We'll see if he can do that. As Vic Stun is going to come down. And look at Pioshik just going to town. Up on the top side, gets the kill on a Faker. But Bulldog is getting supremely low and finally gets taken out here by Doran, who will also be taken down, though. Guma.
He hit the Q.
The only one that can do damage at this point in time. Dudu on the chase. It's going to be a kill. A shutdown for Dudu. And DNF are very much in this game as they look at their 3rd Hextech Drake.
You just got to believe.
I never stop believing.
Let it be known, Brendan Veldes never stopped believing in them. I most certainly did.
Do they care? Life has smite, Carrier has smite. TPs are coming in, our top laners have joined, and Owner does not have flash.
3 seconds on the ult!
3 seconds on the ult, and the Bard is going to keep it alive. It's just a total flip with smites all over the place. It goes to T1, but Owner immediately dies, and so will Carrier, as Dudu is chasing Guma. And eventually, Dudu cannot deal Guma cannot deal damage to Dudu. It can't happen. And he can't even dash over the wall. Dudu just solo kills him. And yeah, T1 got the Baron, but DNF are sitting pretty. 3 Hextech Drakes, 3 more kills on the board for them.
Lays, and then
we're just diving. We're just diving Faker. He's just here. He's just dead. Already flashed. Didn't matter. He just dies. And T1 have Baron with 2 people on. I guess. So they're going to keep the turret alive.
So they still have Otacon.
Oh.
And they're not...
Those 700 gold.
I know.
Dudu is totally fine. Still Scion. And this dragon is up. I think and just try to go for it. No smite available here as Guma's going in. He's got a very nice angle, though, on a Bulldog. They do turn on to Doran, who tries to engage his 80 Nidalee. Not sure about that one. And now he is going to go down. That's first pick going the way of DNF. Life gets low. And then a huge shockwave comes in, but it doesn't deal damage. From the side of Faker, double stun comes in. Guma is desperate to carry this game, but he will not be able to. He does his very best. But it's just Hextech Soul potentially here for DNF unless Owner has something to say about it. To try to stop this.
They can't give this, they know. Owner has his ult.
I mean, we're going to see this ult coming in. Owner, they could just probably turn onto him as the fear does come down. Owner's like, I guess I'll just try to hit the dragon. He is doing quite amount of damage. Might see a little flip here, although the stun goes in and Owner gets it. Somehow, DNF not able to secure it, but still able to pick up 2 kills. And this Scion is so giga-fed.
But, Franks from the Otacon.
Look at this.
The explosion.
They're just pushing. The turret's going to go down. And DNF, they don't get the inhibitor, but at least they get the inhibitor turret.
Stolen resistances, right?
Yeah. All right, they're going to try to go in on the Berserker. The fear is going to land, but they're going extremely deep for this one. Can they take out Berserker? Yes, they can. Guma might have to trade his life for it as down he goes. It's a trade of 80 carries. With Baron on the Rift, DNF will set their sights there. I'm ready. There's a ton of damage already coming in. I mean, they might just be able to zoom this one down. It's just Hextech Soul going aboard. And Owner gets in, but he's late. And okay, that's a nice kill on a Berserker. Maybe an angle here for T1. Bulldog left isolated, has to flash away. He goes down to Faker. An angle here for T1 as it's going to come down to the Fed Scion and the Fed Trundle, but I don't think they have enough.
Not like this!
Not in the 2v5. Massive stun comes down from Dudu, who is unkillable, but Pilshik is very killable. And it looks like T1 may have just done it if they get the Supreme 5-for-0 ace, and that they will. They've got a wave in mid, and even Hextech Soul isn't enough to give DNF the win here in Game 2.
Not like this! Valdes, no!
My beliefs, they're crushed. This is the expected result, though. T1 will get the 2-0 tonight. It was a struggle. It took them 45 minutes to take down DNF here in game number 2. But they do get the 2-0 victory. Again, the expected result. But after watching this game,
these were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.